Welcome back to the Dickinson Adventures. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Tay.
And we back, baby.
Today we're going to be showing you all our trail and things like that, but we also want to talk about the travel advisories for Tanzania. If you may not have heard, they have went up to a level 4, which is do not travel. So we want to talk about that and see, is Tanzania really a safe place for us to travel right now? Have a whole bunch of different wet spots on the land, and it rained a whole lot, so we've been just waiting for it to dry up. There's nothing we can really do about it right now, but this is a big problem with our property, so that's something that we really have to work on.
Yeah, talking to a few of the other farmers and a few of the people living in this area, they say limestone. You can use the regular field dirt, but limestone is something that's better used for it. Or you get rocks, or you can even get the asphalt. But yeah, we got to figure out what we want to do and when we want to do it.
So we already had a path down here. This is where we filmed our 48-hour challenge, and we did the cupcake adventure. But as you can see, it's rained a whole lot, so we haven't been back here in a really long time, so we do not know what we're gonna find. So it's gonna be a surprise for all of us, y'all. Come on. We do have some fallen trees. As you can see, it's a whole lot of trees out here, so that is something that we really have to worry about.
If you look over in this area right here, you can see that this is the famous scene from our video where we did our stunts and I fell and she hit me and we did all type of stuff. So that was our stunt area. This is our Hollywood access for you guys.
Yeah, this is the behind the scenes here. So we did realize that there are a lot of paths already cleared out through here. So, and if you notice, we do have protection out here because there's a lot of wild animals out here. We've seen foxes, we've seen 6-foot snakes. It wasn't poisonous, so we weren't really worried about that, but still animals out here. Yeah, there's deer out here. We've heard that there may be some poisonous snakes, but we haven't seen any. The advisory levels, according to the United States, have changed for Tanzania. When we went to Tanzania, Tanzania was at a level 3. Right now it's at a level 4. So I'm gonna let you all know what the different levels are with the U.S. when it comes to looking at different countries. Whenever you're going to travel to another country, what you're supposed to do, according to them, is you're supposed to look on the United States government website and look up these advisories. So the levels are: level 1 is exercise normal precautions. Level 2, exercise increased caution. Level 3, reconsider travel. And level 4 is do not travel.
Oh, that's out there, and that's the highest level.
That's the highest level, level 4.
Ooh, they on 4, y'all.
So when we went, it was a level 3. It was reconsider travel. Not exactly sure why it was. I would think the main reason is because of the standpoints of the country when it comes to the pandemic that we're all facing right now.
Some of the things that we heard a young lady speak on YouTube, we don't know her personally, we just looked at her video. They were saying that there were terrorists there. I'm gonna stop and touch on each of these things, how we feel like it was while we were there from our experience. Just like how the young lady was on her video, we didn't buy into the hype, and it's not a lot to buy into. They just want to, I guess, because of the standpoints, like she said, keep you away or whatever's going on that's higher than us, okay? But none of that was happening. No terrorism. We didn't hear of any African hit squads or any kind of you know, different mobs or different kind of whatever, warlords or anything of that nature while we were there. Nothing crazy like that. That was one of the topics that she brought up. Another thing that she brought up was that people were dying and people were falling out. I didn't see that there. We did hear her say that malaria, and she didn't see anything with that. We didn't see it, but we heard and we know of 2 people that were there when we were there, and the guy that was driving us, him and his son caught it. Everything was fine. It wasn't overblown like everybody makes it, because Africa actually knows how to handle malaria, and they actually have the resources to handle that, which seems to be nowhere else in the world for some reason. But so that was a couple of things that I've heard and that I've seen that I could agree with the young lady on, or at least give my opinion on what I seen while I was there.
So the fact that it's a level 4 where it says do not travel, should we still travel to Tanzania? I know me personally, it was a very beautiful place. There was so many things to do there. Like we've showed before, it's not just a whole bunch of negative stuff like people may think that we were trying to portray. No, just we're telling our experiences, but this is still a real place where real things can happen. So as with any country, you still need to exercise caution when you're doing things, when you're going around and things like that. The reason why we're concerned with these advisories is because the United States does things in a circle. It always does things the exact same way. It just changes it a little bit. Normally, what they'll do is they'll make a country look bad in the media repeatedly over and over and over and over, and then they'll use that in order to use that as a gateway in order to come in and do what they see fit. But I would like to say there are a lot of people who are saying that there is no COVID in Tanzania, but there is a reported case of a government official there who publicly declared that he had coronavirus, and he just passed, if not last week or the week before, which we pray for their families, and we really hope that everyone has a peace of mind with this thing.
So let's just open up our eyes to what's really going on, read between lines, see all the true facts, and don't just believe everything you hear, guys.
Come on with us on the trail a little bit more, and we'll share a little bit more about what we think if you should travel to Tanzania. be living back here.
Yeah. Did
You see these holes and that hole over there? Something may be living back
Something
there.
might be in these holes like that. Foxes, snakes. They call them turtle holes because sometimes you can tell the foxes stay in ones that's shaped a certain way, like a turtle, and snakes stay in like just straight over holes. There's something of that nature. But there are different type of holes and ways that you can tell what actually was living there and what is living there.
All right, let's go. Also, because of all of the standing water, there is mosquitoes everywhere now. We didn't have any mosquitoes for a while out here, but now we do. So, this one, baby, this is passage. This is straight out. This the wimp out path. So this trail is a little bit shorter than our extended trail. We just wanted to check and see if any trees fell, because we're going to be getting a bushfire soon, and we'll need to clear out as much as possible, but keep it as natural as possible back here. So like you can see, there's more water. Oh my God, I don't want to step in this water. Oh shoot. I'll move this one. Yeah, we're gonna fall down. It's not big at all. So we're at the end of our trail, and as promised, we were going to give you the people that we feel like should exercise an additional amount of caution when going to Tanzania, because we did notice some crimes and some different things that were happening multiple times while we were there, and we were only there for 1 month, so we know it must be some sort of issue if we've experienced it more than one time in 30 days, and if we've also heard other people talking about these things.
Right.
The very first thing that we would say is that any Black single females need to exercise additional caution when going to Tanzania. The reason why I say this is because, like I've said before, when we were in Zanzibar, we were actually witnesses to a domestic situation where a DJ came from behind the DJ booth and hit a woman to the ground. She did look like a local, but she was not a local. She was a Zimbabwe woman. So
even if she was.
Right, it's still not right at all, but we do realize that different countries have different cultures. So some countries may think that it is okay for a man to hit a woman. But here in the US, we don't feel like that is okay. So it's gonna definitely be a culture shock. It's gonna definitely be something to make you very uncomfortable. If you know that you may be visiting and you can also be attacked by a male and then no one help you at all.
Yeah, so my advice, stay on the beaten path. Make sure that you have the hotels and things like that they kind of show you around, or they kind of do your trips or plan things for you, so that way it's always somebody that's reputable that's going to be able to assist you with what's going on. And if you can, travel with a group of y'all, a group of girls group, or a male with y'all, whatever. Just find other people to travel with, some people that are like-minded, so that you're never left alone. You don't have to worry about anything happening to you that you wouldn't want to happen to you. You know what I mean?
Also, I would like to say, just hold on really tight to your belongings. I know us personally, we witnessed guys in the club just picking up purses and rummaging through them and just putting them back down. Like, and not really caring about, you know, consequences. They're looking at you right in the face. Like they were looking at us right in the face while they were rummaging through people's purses. So,
but like I say, that's all a part of being cautious, and that can happen anywhere.
Right,
just make sure you keep your stuff on you. Nowhere is safe if it's not on you, in my eyes, and that's anywhere. Okay. And like she said, they didn't care, but it didn't happen. We can honestly say it didn't happen to us. We just noticed. I'm always looking around. I'm always paying attention. So we catch a lot of stuff. So we just noticed it, and just telling you guys, just keep your stuff with you.
Yeah, some of the things that I know I did, I had a backpack purse. I kept it on my chest. So therefore I could just sit like this, have my arms all over my stuff, and nobody could take it. Like, you're gonna have to fight me for it. Another thing, when we were over there, and people were looking at us crazy, but like we said before, like in the States, we're used to carrying weapons. There's nothing wrong with being armed here, unless, you know, certain situations. But at the same time, that is just what we're used to. That is our culture. While we were there, people were looking at us a little crazy because Robbie had like the Maasai knife. He had the Maasai club and all of that, and he was carrying it on him like the whole time. People thought it was, you know, entertaining almost to a point. We did have one Maasai who seemed like he was just a little bit offended, but I think it was just the fact that Robbie had like this stick. The stick that he had was thicker than the other sticks, and I guess that really meant something with them. So he did have a little minor problem with that, but at the same time, if we would have ever encountered a situation over there, we would have at least had something to defend ourselves, because like we said, we're in a new place that we don't know. So you want to make sure that you're careful and able to protect yourself at all times.
And let's get this clear. That minor problem was just him asking somebody.
Yes, he just asked, but still.
What was he doing with the stick? And I told him, yeah, it's mine. Okay.
Well, yes, we had a whole lot of fun when we were in Tanzania, like we said before, and we hope that you will go and enjoy this beautiful place as well.
Yes. Okay, well, we're walking back to the front, close to the front of our property. Jesus. Just a quick little review of what we were talking about. The travel advisories that they've been having is at a level 4, DEFCON 4, in Tanzania right now. And I still say travel, okay? I don't, just be cautious. Like they say, everywhere you go, be careful. Everywhere you go, don't, just don't be dumb.
I would also like to bring up a very important thing. Over here in America, you know, we somewhat have freedom of speech.
Right.
When you go over there, please know that you do not have that same luxury and freedom over there.
Right.
You cannot just say whatever you want to say. It does come with consequences.
Right.
So take that how you want. When you go, make sure that you are almost like a ghost. Like, you're not really talking to anybody. You're not really out taking a lot of pictures, having your phone all up and things like that. Just be really humble, be really quiet, and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. She was saying that for your camera. Don't take your camera everywhere. Right. Don't interview people.
Do not interview anybody.
Don't ask about the government. Okay, stuff like that. It'll just make your trip a lot more pleasant.
Yeah, pleasant.
And it'll keep you in the mind state of everything is perfect.
Right.
Okay? So if you don't want to lose the perfect aspect of going anywhere out of the country, I say, just, you know, just be modest.
Yeah. I think we're getting back to the front.
Yeah, you guys. So you walked with us for a while. We showed you one of our trails. That last picture was our back line and going down that path. So it is really dangerous, okay? So we're headed back to the front, y'all.
So we're back to the front of our property. We checked out the trail. We didn't really have any major trees falling down or anything like that. So it'll make it extremely easy for us when we decide to go back there with a bush hog and just clear it out some more and make sure that it can be enjoyable for all of our guests.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, hey, you guys, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I know you guys have been seeing us push as much content as we can for what's been going on with us right now. So just let us know how you feel about it. Please share, let your friends, let your family know. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it popping. All those good new and old words, hip-hop slang. But yeah, we plan on showing you guys a lot more. We have survival tips more that we're going to give you, talking about the land a little bit more, showing you our experience on the land, and we still have a lot more traveling to do.
Yes.
Like, we haven't stopped yet. We have a trip coming up soon, so yeah, guys, be prepared and get ready for that, babe.
Yeah, so thank you all for watching, and we hope that you stay tuned because we have a whole lot of things coming up with the Dickinson Adventures. We have our website coming up. We also have our Teespring store that will be up and running. Also our podcast that we will be starting very soon. So make sure that you all stay tuned and stay watching
the Dickinson Adventures. Peace out, baby.